What's going on, Scorpio? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to do your Scorpio season 2019 happy birthday spread. Happy birthday to all my Libra Scorpio cuspers from the Libras going into Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all of my October Scorpios. And happy birthday to all my November Scorpios. So we got 3 times the celebration going on this season. I hope everybody is doing well. I just want to let you know that not only do we're celebrating Scorpio season, we got we got Mercury in Scorpio right now. So that's all about communication, how you process things and how you look at things. A lot of people are going to be feeling that Scorpio vibe, that 8th house energy type of thing. So we got that going on. We also got Venus in Scorpio. So shout out to all my Venus and Scorpios out there. Shout out to all my Mercury and Scorpios out there. Shout out to all the Sun, Moon, and Ascending sign Scorpios. We are here. It's Scorpio season. Yes, I say me. I'm a Libra Scorpio cusper. I'm like 1 degree Scorpio. Some charts I'm 2 degrees Scorpio. Some charts I'm 0 degree Scorpio. So if you're getting that energy when you pull up your chart, if you want to pull up your chart, look below. There's a link below. This is how you can tell you're a Libra, Scorpio cusper, or any cusper for that matter. Like there's 30 degrees in each house, right? So if you're looking at your chart and you see Libra, this is for all my Libras. If you got Libra 28 degrees, 29 degrees, and then for all my Scorpios, if you got Scorpio 0 degree, 1 degree, or 2 degrees, when you pull up your chart, then you know that you're a Libra Scorpio cusper, so you're getting all of that energy from Libra and Scorpio. So you got the cardinal fire, energy, along with that fixed water energy. All right? So shout out to you guys. Happy birthday to you all. So let's get into your reading. Now, this is for anybody who has Scorpio anywhere in your chart, but I just wanted to shout out that right now we got Mercury in Scorpio and we got Venus in Scorpio. So shout out to the Venus and Scorpios, Mercury's and Scorpios, Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Ascendant sign, and any place else that you got Scorpio in your chart. Shout out to you as well. This reading could resonate with you. Now, let's see. 5 card spread here for the birthday reading. It's going to be a general reading, so don't take this as if this is all about you and, go bonkers with it. But hey, if it resonates, it does. It may not resonate for everybody. This might only be a message for one person. Just take it as that, and then just hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting the next Scorpio video or any other sign. So, we're going to do 5 card spread. So, the first card is going to represent what you were going through last year. All right. We got that as 5 of Swords in reverse. Now, as far as what was going on last year with this 5 of Swords in reverse, 5s, of course, represent some type of change, and change is not always easy for everyone. So it can be a struggle. It can be very difficult to get through, depending on, if you actually see what's going on, or depending on if it's coming from people you love, in a form of a deceit or game playing or things like that. But looks like with the 5 of Swords last year, you could have been in your head about things. Or this could have been you in a situation where you were going back and forth with someone. This energy to me represents you doing something at no matter what it costs you to get it. And a lot of times it's you putting yourself in jeopardy. Okay? So it looks like that type of behavior you were into last year, but it's in reverse, so it looks like you put it behind. The second card that I'm going to pull is going to represent what you need to let go of for this year. All right, because this is your solar return. All right, so the sun is in Scorpio. We have that clarified with the Justice card. This is Libra energy. So for my Scorpio Libra cuspers, what you need to let go of this year is you need to let go of the fact here with the Justice card that everything is going to go in your favor. No matter how you play the game, it's supposed to go in your favor, and that's not the case. All right. You also probably need to learn, what makes sense and what doesn't to you, what's right and what's wrong. And what you need to do is stop trying to maybe relate to so many people, trying to be fair to so many people, because you trying to be fair ends up you overextending yourself and then being put in a situation where you're taken advantage of. These two cards represent to me someone who you may meet someone and they may just give you the cold shoulder and you're like, well, wait, why? And then you go out of your way to try to be nice to them, and then they could just be like, I don't care about you, and treat you any kind of way. And here you are in this behavior because you're trying to be a people pleaser. Like, you got to stop that. That's not what's good for you. So this, especially my Libra Scorpio Cuspers. So that's what the universe wants you to let go of. Okay. Now the third card out is a gift that you're going to receive. So let's see what gift the universe has for you. This will be interesting. Okay, you're going to be able to have some options. You're going to be able to make some choices. This is telling me that maybe you'll have better choices. Or maybe the option that's being presented to you is one that's going to allow you to move away from this situation if you've not already. So it's going to give you that air energy to be able to think and reason and be logical. This, again, to me is talking to my Libra Scorpio Cuspers as well, specifically in this particular spread, but this could apply to Scorpios as well. But we're going to clarify these cards, and then you take the messages as they resonate. So the fourth card here is what you should embrace. The universe is saying you should embrace the fact that there is imbalance. Okay? Accept the fact that things are not always going to be fair. There's going to be people who are going to come around and who are going to treat you unfair. You just have to be able to understand that, and move forward. You have to, this is what you need to let go of. Stop trying to look at it logically. Stop using that air energy. That's why I said this reminds me of my Libra Scorpio Cuspers. You're trying to, rationalize it, and that's throwing you off balance. Okay? And if you don't have balance, then you can't have justice. And this definitely represents the fact that there was no justice and no balance. So, let's talk about what represents next year. So, what represents next year? Something new, a new beginning. This is Aries energy. All right, so this is Aries is ruled by Mars, but Scorpio is also ruled by Mars and then co-ruled by Pluto. So this could represent your energy. All right, I believe Mars is in Libra right now. So again, Libra, Scorpio, Cuspers. This is something that might be geared towards you all. But let's clarify these cards and see what's going on. So the first category here is what represents last year. Last year we had the Five of Swords in reverse. So this was you getting out of the energy of getting yourself into situations where it's not going to benefit you. All right. So yeah, there could be situations where, someone was fickle in reference to, the love situation. I do show, apology here, or I do show fickle energy in reference to love. I show that, you want something new, you want something stable. There was somebody who that you may have been involved with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups here, where the situation, you saw it as something that was worthwhile, but it looks like it really wasn't. And that's what the secret was. It looks like this person, place, or thing was really not something that was good for you or something that you would have wanted after all. Now, when we talk about what you need to let go of, we have the Major Arcana, the Justice card. That's you trying to be fair to everything and trying to, this reminds me of a lesson my great-grandmother taught me. She taught me one of the most important lessons in her life was to treat people the way you want to be treated. And at first, I felt that was a great lesson to learn, and so I applied that and I tried to do that. And I'm not saying it's not a good lesson to learn, but what I've learned in the past is that you have to treat people accordingly, and so I've amended that. And I had a conversation with my Nana about it. Like, I think, I hear what you're saying, but I think what works for me more is that I treat people accordingly, but it's still based off of her lesson that she learned in life. And so when you treat people accordingly, you're not in a situation where you're like this. You know what I mean? So yeah, with the justice card here, where it's showing you need to let go of, and that's being trying to be fair to everybody and trying to, make everything okay for everybody, even if it's not good for you. You still trying to please a person or trying to, let a person know how nice you are or, oh, no, you can't do that. So I'm showing that, you have to accept people for who they are. With the King of Swords here, you need to accept the truth and you need to act on that. And then I have that clarified with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Some people are just, jaded. Some people just don't have it together in one way, shape, or form. And it is what it is. And instead of you, trying to bust your butt to manifest somebody who, really likes you, you need to take power and control of who you are and be confident in who you are. And if people don't like you for you, then forget them. Okay, because I got that heavy here with the Queen of Wands. All right. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Like, leave them alone then. If they don't accept you for who you are, forget them. So in the gift that you'll receive is the Two of Swords. I'm thinking this is more so the gift of discernment, where you would be able to, the Two of Swords, where you'd be able to, look at a situation and say, okay, yeah, this person is not worth the time or energy, and so I'm going to step off. Yeah, because other than that, if you don't, you're just going to be taken advantage of, and that's what I'm showing here. And once you understand that and process that and stop looking at this from, a perspective of, oh, well, everybody's this or everybody, you got to change whatever mindset you got going on here is what I'm showing. And then you'll be able to be more successful. That's what I'm showing here, because I got the Ace of Swords, you accepting the truth, that, not everybody's going to be for you. Not everything is going to work out for you. Things are not going to always go, the way that they should. Okay? And then if you go ahead and accept that, which may not be good news, but if you accept that, this is what's going to happen. This is delayed, until you accept that, it's not going to go this way. But you have to accept that. All right? And then we know that that's true because that's further clarified with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So yeah, you see what's going on. You understand that you need to let this go. You get it. Good. And accept the truth in the matter. Now, the card that says what you need to embrace is that, yeah, everything is not going to be balanced. You have to accept that. And that's hard for the Libra, Scorpio, Cuspers. But then there's just people in general, Scorpios too. They, are people who try to be fair and just. They'll be fair and just to you. They live by a certain codes. Scorpios are very loyal. If they rock with you, they're very loyal. You know what I mean? So Scorpios have a lot of moral aptitude in certain respects. But if you cross that path with them, then just like with anybody else, but Scorpios are one of the most loyal, they're fixed signs. So once they like you, they're going to rock with you, period. There's no teeter-tottering. They're not mutable in that sense. They're fixed energy. Once they like you, they like you. They're going to rock with you. If they don't like you anymore, then it's done. There's no coming back. So some of us need to learn balance, Libra or Scorpio. You need to learn balance. When is enough enough? Yeah. So here I have the High Priestess in reverse. This is you getting downloads about it. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hermit card. This is you going within about those downloads. So you're doing a lot of talking to your higher self in reference to this. This is something you have to accept. So this is what you're going within about. Makes sense. And we have that clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because you're going to benefit from it if you look at that way. And you'll walk away from bullshit that's not serving you a lot sooner with the Eight of Cups here. A lot sooner. All right? And then, yeah, so you're not going to put in any work for anything that is not going to be beneficial to you. You're going to see that ahead of time, And you're going to notice people who are trying to get something for nothing. Because this card could represent someone trying to get something for nothing. You're going to recognize that ahead of time. All right? And, yeah, you're going to protect yourself with the Four of Pentacles. Makes total sense. Now the outcome, or not the outcome, but what represents you next year is out for, you're looking at things from a different perspective. All right, you're interested in connecting with people. Yeah, here you covered again with the Fool card, okay, and the World card in reverse. So this is just saying you're not gonna, it's not like you're not gonna run into these people. This stuff is gonna continue to happen. But what is your approach now? You're gonna be able to recognize manipulative individuals with the King of Cups in reverse. This is your energy. You're going to be able to recognize this behavior now, okay? Because this is behavior that you could have been doing. So now you could have been doing this to someone else. So now you recognize this, all right? Take it how it resonates. And then, you understand that things will be happier and better for you with the Ten of Pentacles if you take that approach. This is for some of you who are married, all right? And then let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so if you work on the situation, you and whoever the situation is with, whether it's your lover, whether it's your friend, whether it's somebody at work, whoever you're working with and cooperating with, or you have to cooperate with, it's good for you guys to get together and do that. And that way you could balance things out, okay, with the Two of Pentacles. It was a pretty cool reading. So let me get you some advice from Spirit. So for those of you, when this is a love situation, let's see what we got. We got the Message of Love Oracle cards. Actually, no. We're not going to do those yet. We're going to do the Spirit Animal Oracle first. All right? All right. So what do we got for my Scorpios for Scorpio season 2019? What advice? What advice do we have for my Scorpios? My Libra, Scorpio, Cuspers as well. What advice do we have? Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. And this is number 34. So let's see what that's about. All right, Hummingbird Spirit. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seemingly stillness as it drinks deeply from the flower. Hummingbird Spirit comes to you to remind you that beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now and the timeless present. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be, or you wish to have the experience. What? Hold on. Forgive me. So here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. Now the protection message says, nectar is everywhere, but Hummingbird Spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Be still. Be here, now, in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on one flower today, just one. Nectar is here for you, and Hummingbird Spirit's message is that whatever you put your attention on, there your energy flows. Are you focused on the sweetness or finding something better, something elsewhere? Always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and that you're not enough? All you seek is right here, right now. Appreciate the present and know that you will know that you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and perfect moment. So this, I guess, to me, what it's saying is that you have to, stop and smell the flowers. Be in the present now. But don't be greedy either. and obsessive. It's good to enjoy the things that you worked for. So, you worked hard, stop and enjoy what it is that you might have worked for. But at the same time, don't overindulge. Don't get too greedy. But you heard what was read, so you can take it how it resonates for you. But, that is what it could mean for some. I'm going to pull another tarot card here. This is the Gaia of Tarot. What is this called? Hold on, I might have said it wrong. This is Dreams of Gaia Tarot. But these cards are big like oracle cards. I'm still learning them, but I use them one at a time as oracles until I get familiar, and then I'll incorporate spreads with these cards because these are amazing, amazing cards. Like the definition behind them, the beautiful pictures. Okay, so this is the I believe this is 6 of fire. I don't know, but I'm going to pull it out and see. I don't know what I think is it air? Air, 6 of air. Because I think that's the alchemic sign for air. Let me see. Yep, it's air, 6 of air. All right, so let me get my 6 of air. So this is for solutions, comparisons, compromise, open-mindedness, mindfulness, illumination, epiphany, personal power. A look of research and investigation, a time of research and investigation. Look at and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. Be willing to compromise. Don't let integrity hamper possible success. A moment of epiphany. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. All right. So these are some of the messages that come with this card. So hopefully one of those messages resonated. Again, so this is about a time of research and investigation. Look at and compare a range of options. Weigh the pros and cons. Be willing to compromise. Don't let rigidity, because you're a fixed sign, don't let rigidity hamper possible success. A moment of epiphany. Step into your personal power. Do not discredit what others offer. All right? So those are some of the messages that Spirit wanted you to have in reference to this reading. So for those who resonate, take it as it does. And then we're going to pull a Dark Spirit Oracle. Now this Dark Spirit Oracle, or Dark Mirror Oracle, is an oracle that deals with the dark side of us. The side of us that, gets us into trouble. It helps us to look at why we would have wanted to indulge in that situation. Did we know what was coming? Did we ignore it? And if we did, why? So it's gonna touch on the why. So once you know the why, then you're able to, maybe start working on fixing that. But you got to know why you do what you do. Anger and chains. Look at this graphic here. Anger and chains. Number 29. So let's read that one. And we'll get you a message of love, and then we'll be good. All right, number 29. So you may want to look up number 29, angel number 29, to see if that resonates with you. And then 2 and 9 is 11, and 11 within the is the Justice card. So we already have that here. All right. So there's the card again. So now I'll read this here. So anger and chains. Hold on, because I need a magnifying glass with this. And I'm trying to hold the book open. All right. There we go. So this is forced, channeled outside, unreasonable, undirected, but powerful. I've got to break free. I want to break free. So this is somebody who feels trapped. All right. So it says anger is not the road to clarity. It's not a controlled effort or a cold dish. It's served raw, primal, explosive. It's the loss of reason, the loss of restraint, a bomb burning bright in black color, a wax seal carefully crafted to be immediately broken. But anger is also freedom. Here, how can you break in? Wait a minute. How can you break a single thread woven with a million others? How can you unfetter yourself from a bad situation, letting all the rest unchanged, leaving all the rest unchanged? It doesn't work like that. When you need to break free, you need to shake and shout, and more things will be broken. Just more things will be broken than just what you want to hurt. They are like a bundle. You can target, but you cannot choose. Break many, break one. Break many to break one. Save one to save many. Okay? So this is saying when you act out of anger because you're not letting go of things, that this is going to put you in a situation where you're not going to be able to control who hurts and the ramifications of it. You may hurt innocent bystanders by you acting out, depending on how you're, thinking of acting out. So, a situation like this that's put you in where you feel unbalanced or where you feel taken advantage of, this is where you have to learn to, come into your power with the Queen of Wands energy, okay? And say no is enough, and then step away, walk away. Like, you don't have to stick around, and this is what I was explaining to you earlier here, where you have to stop trying to bring balance to everything and stop trying to relate to everything. Everything is not relatable. Everybody is not relatable. Everybody is not good for you to relate to, and stop trying to, people please and make people like you. There are going to be people who don't like you. That could be for your blessing. That energy that you're getting that people don't like you. So instead of trying to relate to them and get them to like you, take that as a lesson and move on. Now, let's get you a message of love oracle. Just look at it as that. That spirit's way of telling you that somebody's not good for you. But then on the level where Scorpio, if people don't like you, it's usually because with Scorpio energy, your energy is naturally, you go to the depths anyway. So what you do sometimes is you bring out people's fears, and they don't know what you're doing to them, but because you are an agent of change, like literally wherever you go, whoever you are friends with, you help to change their life in some way, because you got that Pluto energy in you, transformation, and then you got that Mars energy, that warlike energy, So there's always going to be change. There's always going to be some type of battle going on, and you go through that within you, and that's your energy. So when you're around people, you're going to bring that energy to them. So a lot of people can sense that, especially people who have been through trauma and they've just buried it. Pluto is all about rebirth, unearthing the things that you hide, the subconscious. So you are just like a walking transformation, vehicle of change. And the people that you embrace and come in contact with, you evoke change in them. And that's just how it is with a Scorpio. That's why a lot of people may not like you right off the bat. It's because of that energy, and they may not even understand why they don't like you. But that just could be it, So keep that in mind. Now, as far as the message of love card I got here, it says vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So maybe this is you, trying to figure out if you can trust this person or not. Maybe this is you in your head just determining, okay, is this something that I really should be dealing with, or someone I should deal with? Can I trust this person? Scorpios have issues with trust as well, because it hurts deeply when you're betrayed by someone, because you're trying to be relatable again. But it's saying that in the past that may have had happened. You've been taken advantage of because you were trying to be relatable. But it looks as though with this situation, you can be, you can trust this person. And maybe this person is you. Maybe you can be vulnerable with yourself. Maybe you're going through a transformation here where you understand that you're understanding that you can't relate to everybody no matter what you do. And it's okay to be vulnerable to that. Okay, because this could be about self. This could be all internal. So you can be completely open with yourself. Be open and honest with yourself about what it is that you're experiencing. and then take the steps you need to take to rectify it and put that in place. So Scorpio, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment. Let me know. If you don't want to get into your personal business, I understand that. If you want to give a little something just to, confirm that, yeah, this is why it resonates. I read all the comments. I love them. So, I'll definitely let you know that I read it by clicking the heart button and the like button to let you know that I appreciate you taking time to comment on the forum, and I appreciate your support. So with that being said, I will see you soon. Peace out, Scorpios, and happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday, all my Scorpios. Love you guys.